When it comes to product research, there is a way to tell if the product is going to be worth it or not. I call it if it's a hero or a zero, okay? There is a way. Most people have no clue how to, do this. So if you want to know like if your product is worth it, if your idea is going to be worth it, like in the future, it's going to be worth it, a few $1,000s that you have to put out of your pocket. This is what I call the 8-step funnel. Basically, the 8-step funnel means that we're gonna gather some potential ideas that meet a certain criteria, and then we're gonna filter them, okay? So what that means is that there's an 8-step, as you can see right here. The first one is the potential ideas. We're gonna come up with around 20, 25, 30 potential ideas. That doesn't mean that we're gonna, launch every single idea, right? Because that's what this is about. We're gonna come up with ideas, then we're gonna filter them out with the second filter, and then third filter, fourth, fifth, and all the way until 8, okay? So this is literally a filter. This is literally a funnel. This is how, you guys can just imagine how the funnel looks like. And whatever comes down to here, to the yellow part, that's exactly how we know if the product is, worth it or no, if it's a hero or a zero. If it's like, if we get like 25, 30 potential ideas, and we might have to let them go in step number 5, then that's just not worth it, and which is okay. It's totally fine if you come up with a lot of ideas and they don't pass the filters, and at the end they don't work. That is totally fine. I mean, that's completely normal. You don't have to be afraid of that. That's the whole point. It's a filter, it's a funnel. This is basically what it looks like, and this is basically what it is. Then we have all that glitters is not gold, okay? So not everything that seems cool is actually cool, okay? So the fourth filter is there space for me? We're gonna see exactly how, what I mean by that in other videos. So stay tuned for all this. The fifth one is make sure your product will sell. We're gonna use Helium 10 for this. But there's a way you can look at data, you can look at facts and numbers and be like, okay, has my product been selling the past 6 months, 12 months, a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years? That's exactly how we're gonna look at this. And then the short and long-term analysis. This is exactly what we do to make sure that if our product is not seasonal, if our product is like selling all year long, this is exactly how we can make sure if we're looking at the right product or not. Then why should a customer buy your product? This is basically like, how are you gonna differentiate yourself? How are you gonna stand out from others that may have the same product as you? So what are you gonna do differently, right? And then how to sell more. This is just a bonus part, honestly, but it's part of the filter because I've noticed that it's pretty there's a lot of value here. So that's exactly how it looks like. So this is basically it. We're gonna filter the product out through these steps, and basically what we're gonna do is this is gonna let us come up with a good idea, and it's gonna let us know if we even should invest time and money into the product, okay, before we actually do it. So this is the next part. If you already did research and there's a problem to fix, that's how you know that your product is a hero, okay, not a zero. Because if there's no issues, if there's some problems, if people are just fine with whatever they have on the market, they're not gonna care that you're cheaper. They're not gonna care that you're better, right? Because there's just no problem to fix. There's no need. And trust me, you don't wanna go into a market where, everything is done already. Everything is like, solved. No one has a need. And this is exactly how you know if you should launch a product. Something else that you have to keep in mind is that if the difference is big than what's already out there, like if you're that different, if you're not just the same guy trying to sell basically the same thing, like if you're the guy, if you're the product, that's a good sign that you should launch your product. Then something else, if there's not too much competition, well, this is actually the same, it's not the same, but it's very similar. If there's a problem to fix, that means that there's competition, that means that there are people already out there getting all those sales, and you're just not gonna beat them, right? But if there's a problem to fix, that means that there's no competition. Because if you want to know if people are complaining about something, you can just go into their reviews. Like actually in the Helium 10 extension has a review system that you can just look at and filter the reviews, so you're only seeing like maybe 3-star reviews or less. That's exactly how you're able to find if there's a problem. Or you can just go to, honestly, this is the way I do it. This is the way I prefer to do it. If you just go to the product, go to the rating, and then just manually, you don't need Helium 10 for this, okay? You don't need any tool for this. Just go do it. I mean, all you have to do is, this is a lot of reviews, I know, but like, you can just filter them out here, like go to 3-star reviews and less, and start going through, see what people are saying. This one says it works, but a shaving stool in the shower but slippery. So this may be slippery. This is a shower footrest. This one says just okay. So that means that there's room for improvement a lot. Stays in place when in use. Okay, not sturdy. Okay, we have the not sturdy as well. So slippery, not sturdy. They're pretty much telling you the same thing. Grips. This is pretty much the same thing. Missing 2, rubbery. Okay, they're just missing. Okay, it's very big. So this is exactly how you can tell if the market has an issue. Okay, so that's exactly how you can tell if you should launch this product, right? So this is pretty much it. If you can get this all together and if they check all the boxes, that means that your product will do very well, most likely. That like this is exactly how you know. And you can stop wondering like, oh, I wonder if my product will do well. No, this is exactly how you do it. There's data out there, guys, so we don't have to guess anymore, okay? We used to guess like maybe 10 years ago, 5 years ago, when there was no data, when there was no Helium 10 around maybe, but now everything is here. You cannot just, throw a spaghetti at the wall and hope it sticks. You don't do that, okay? You just look at data. If the numbers make sense, if you like the product, and if they check all these boxes, that means that your product is a hero and not a zero. If you have any questions about this, if you have any issues, please feel free to reach out to us or join us on our Q&A calls Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Oscar from AMC One Step. We help Amazon brands start and grow their brand, listing images, conversion rate, and much more. So if you need help with any of that, feel free to visit our website and schedule a call with us. Thanks for watching this video, and please take care. Bye.